So it's the beer video again. And Helen, I have sun this week too. Oh, damn it. I need a friend. I don't have anything around. Man, what's that thing's name again?
Oh, I didn't name him yet. He's just the owl there.
Okay, I thought it had a name. I thought it had a character name. So you have a band on. You went somewhere today. Oh shit. Sorry, my keyboard just fell. Uh what so where'd you go? What did you do fun?
Um, well, I went to Art Whirl, which is the arts festival in Northeast Minneapolis. Northeast Minneapolis has a bunch of like artist studios and stuff.
Hmm?
So I kind of talked myself out of buying a lot of stupid bullshit I wanted to, but what I ended up with was a scented candle in an old root beer glass. Matt wanted a scented candle, so
Nice.
I did. Um, and this local illustrator had like these big buttons, like that big. And I got a Cthulhu one and a narwhal fighting a zombie one. And
That's all good.
got a cat toy for Sauron, and he's currently going ham on that. So I feel like I made some good investments today.
Nice. I when I buy my cats toys, they like them, but there's a shelf life. Like they play with them for a little bit, and then they either lose them or they just lose interest, and then a couple months will go by, and then it'll be like, "Oh shit, I forgot about this," and they'll start playing with it again. And it's very weird. Whereas the dog, you give her toys, and she pretty much, well, she destroys them, but I guess maybe that's why they don't have a shelf life with her, because she destroys them. Dumb, dumb dog.
Birdie's just a tornado.
She is a tornado. I had to take her for a walk before this because she was just manic energy and flying around the house and barking, and her bark is loud. And I was like, all right, we're gonna go around the block. I listened to an old episode of the QAA podcast, so kept me entertained the entire time. So she has her walk in. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Ah, you went first last week.
All right, so
What's that?
it's you.
It's me. Funny enough, the little thing fell off my monitor, so I'm gonna have to make a new one, but not till next time. So I picked this up last week. So it's called Tropical Stout. It's a collaboration between Troegs Brewing Company. I like Troegs, and Windy Bridges Brew. I'm not really sure where Windy Brew. Oh, it's probably I don't know where they're from. I was just assuming. Oh, from Pittsburgh. That's where I live. Hey. Anyway, it's from the Barrel and Flow Festival, which if you're not aware of what that is an annual event that celebrates black brewers because I think for the longest time, not I think, for the longest time, the whole beer industry's just been white dudes.
Yeah.
Um, so this was a way to get there's a lot of great black brewers out there, and this is a way to get them some attention and to get them noticed for what they're making. And so fully support that. So anyway, but this is from 2023. But yeah, so it's a collaboration with Pittsburgh Brewery and Planning, I guess is what Windy Bridges Brew is. I'm gonna have to look them up because I'm not familiar with them. Um, so to bring fully dimensions to flaked oats and roasted barley grain bills for notes of sweet coffee. The island vibes kick in with Sultana and Sabro hops in the kettle before dry hopping with Mosaic, Eldorado, and Azaka for aromas of sweet pineapple and stone fruit. So that sounds interesting. It's 5.9% alcohol. That's the can. I don't remember if I showed the can. The can art's pretty cool. Um, so there you go. And for some reason, we're drinking this out of a merman glass. I think it was because of the tropical, and merman's kind of tropical, right? He lives in the water.
Can I offer my view of Aqua Man 2 at this point?
Yes.
So I watched it on a plane. Um, I will say 0 out of 5 stars. What shirt the whole time? What the fuck is that?
Yikes.
Man movies, so I can see Jason Momoa take his shirt off.
Yeah. 0 out of 5. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Well. I'm going to avoid that one. I think you may have mentioned this last week when you went on your MCU rant, because now this is sounding familiar, but
God,
I guess in
probably.
case anybody missed it,
Sorry, I've mentioned this twice. I'm just kind of thirsty for Jason Momoa.
that's all right. That's fine.
Yeah.
Um, this
I feel
wasn't,
like of a certain age who was like maybe way too into like bad sword and sorcery movies in their youth, like, kind of down bad for Jason Momoa. So sorry, I fit the demographic.
all right. This is darker than I expected. I know it's a stout, but I mean, we've had blonde stouts on this show before, but tropical stout. So I'm even more interested now in the pineapple and stone, not so much the stone fruit, but more the pineapple essence of this thing. And I know they mentioned coffee. Just smelling it, it smells like pineapple. It has a very nice aroma. So let's see what it tastes like. Wow, that's interesting. Huh. 100% getting the coffee. Let me make sure I read that right. Yeah. Um, I mean, there's no coffee in it. It's just that the I guess the oats and the barley grain that they used kind of conjure the coffee taste. So it's really not actual coffee, but definitely tastes like a coffee. And so there's a little bit of bitterness to it. Not terribly bitter. When you're talking about coffee, like, I would expect it to be more bitter or bitterer. I forget which words, right? Than it is. Not getting as much of the pineapple. If it's there, it's subtle. It's very subtle. Again, the smell of the beer, actually, there's a mix of two things going on. I smell a little bit of pineapple, and it also has a little bit of a pollen scent to it. So very springish. Um, but it tastes fantastic. This is a really great tasting beer. Um, at 5.9, you can drink this pint and get a little bit of a buzz that's going to wear off in a little bit. So if you don't want to get too fucked up, you won't. And man, it's just a nice rich taste. The thickness is ideal. Just the right amount of carbonation. Um, I can't say I feel super tropical drinking this. I wouldn't, maybe I'm just missing something in it that's giving me the tropical essence, but it's like neither here nor there. A good beer is a good beer. So nice work. And I'm going to look up Windy Bridge's Brew because let's see if they're any further along in getting started. So again, nice beer. And yeah, if you get a chance to try to find some of these that represent the Barrel and Flow Festival, I mean, you're gonna find something. No matter what you find, it's going to be interesting, and that's another thing I like a lot too. There's different ideas put into their brews, and I mean, I think of one thing that the beer world needs now, and this kind of goes back to Helen, what you said whenever you were in when you were at Roadburn about how there's a lot of more interesting taste profiles over there with their beers. I think that's something definitely like you made that point. I think the US scene needs that a lot, and beers like this are kind of bringing that to the table. So nice work. Yeah, Merman is happy. All right, that's been the beer video. Nice lull. We had a lull. I already see your bolt thrower shirt, but if you want to show us the full bolt thrower shirt,
I mean, there's not much to be said about this. This is actually Matt's, or it used to be. He bought it when they came to Chicago in
yeah,
2013, and I slowly but steadily like guilted him into giving it to me on the that I like Bolt Thrower more than he does. So
yeah.
uh,
When I saw Bolt Thrower at Maryland Death Fest, they had that design, and I regret not getting it. I bought two Bolt Thrower shirts. One doesn't fit me anymore, and one does, and I don't want to cut the sleeves off of it because I'm like, this is my only Bolt Thrower shirt.
it doesn't fit you, eh? Too small.
The small is too small, yeah.
It would probably fit me.
Well, let me see if I still have it. If I still have it, I'll send it your way because it doesn't fit me.
All right. Yeah.
Unless I,
Well,
unless I sent, I may have given, unless I gave that to Jaden because Jaden's also a very small creature. But I don't think I did. I think it's still here. So, uh,
It found a good home. Jaden's delightful, but if you didn't,
Let me look for it. Yeah. I still have I still have some other because it's a size small, and I've basically been giving Jaden all my small metal shirts. But I still have a lot left in the basement, so it's probably in there. So I'll take a look for it.
yeah, and I am now connected to Jaden on social media, so I can nag him. I
There
don't
you go.
care.
Yes. Nag them away. Yeah. We all went for a walk today. Christina Jesus Christ, my brain. Christina and Jaden and Lexi and I all went for a walk in the park, and Jaden spent most of that time playing Pokemon Go, which was very funny. So they captured a lot of things, and I was I didn't know what they were talking about for some of it because I don't know all the creatures, but they were very excited. So, and I'm wearing a Tooth shirt. Yay! Um, I love Tooth. This is one of the worst fitting shirts I have ever put on my body. I cut this usually if I cut the sleeves off, that's the problem. And I'll get the sleeves cut off and it's like, oh, it fits. No, it still doesn't fit well. I bought a large, like I sized up, and it kind of fits okay. It's just a weird stylish shirt. So it's not Tooth, it's me, my weird body. Okay, take it away.
Okay, so this is from 56 Brewing. It's a Hell's Lager. That's kind of the German style that's similar to a standard American piss beer. The reason I bought this is because the label looks like this.
Oh, yes.
Is that like breweries putting like logos like this on their labels is basically like shoving something at me and being like, yeah, you like this, you stupid hog. And I'm, "Mm, yeah, yes, I love this actually. I'll eat it up. Yum, yum, yum."
I have the title for our beer video. I'm writing this down. No way
So,
I'm gonna remember this.
okay, well, I got my cousin Eddie glass, so I'm gonna her. Yep, that's a standard pale straw color. I am studiously avoiding the color descriptor tis, but
It looks like pee.
that's, I feel like I constantly talk about this, but I really love when breweries just do a really good basic bitch beer,
Mhm.
but like, yeah, they just take a standard set of ingredients and do it well.
I look at that like I look at gateway metal bands where it's like, I don't know, this might be a stupid example, but I think if you make something that is more of a standard type of beer, but you're making a good version of it, and you're kind of slowly luring people into getting away from like the large breweries into the smaller ones, that can kind of lure them almost like, hey, I listened to System of a Down and I discovered death or something out of it. I don't know. Where it's like it's a gateway, and hopefully it's going to lead you to doing a little bit more experimentation and finding those breweries.
Yeah, that's the Lamb of God of craft beer.
Lamb of God. There you go. That's a better example. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't mean to fun Lamb of God too hard because like they've never been particularly interesting to me as a band. Like I don't like or dislike them particularly strong. But I did see them live about 10 years ago and they're like a really dynamite live act and
They're
like
tight as shit. Yeah. Yeah.
okay, I get
Yeah.
it.
I their first three records I think are fantastic. I love their first three records. From that point forward, there's a lot of diminishing returns, but
I think they're like Subway sandwich metal where it's like it's never like outstandingly good,
mm,
but sometimes it's just solid and it's just what you need.
yeah.
And
I will stand here and say As the Palaces Burn is I don't know if it's in my top 50, but it's up there. I fucking love that record. I think that's a fucking great record.
I mean, they seem like really nice guys too.
Mhm.
I apologize if they did something cancelable that I don't know
They have
about.
not. They have not. Yeah. No. Funny enough, well, I've interviewed Randy, their singer. I've interviewed him in person. I've interviewed him on the phone. Fucking really nice guy. And that was at the time where he was still drinking because he showed up to the interview. I interviewed him at Ozfest. He showed up wearing like the shorts with all the pockets and they were loaded with beers. But still super nice guy. The doll,
Oh,
the
like
doll. I'm sorry, good.
I've gotten like vaguely uncle vibes from Randy. I
Yeah.
mean, but like just watching his interviews, I'm like, yeah, uncle vibes.
Yeah.
And that confirms it actually. Like
Yeah.
Parker Olivier, yeah.
The Dollop side, they have another podcast called The Pastimes where they read old newspapers. And I think it was last week, Randy was a guest on that. And he was great. Like he fit in really well. Like a lot sometimes they have guests on that aren't quite up to their kind of, their style, but he meshed really well. And funny enough, I guess everybody's been pronouncing his last name wrong forever because it's spelled Blythe. So I thought it was Randy Blythe, and everybody pronounces it that way that I've known, but it's Randy Bly.
Oh, sorry, Randy.
Yeah, he wasn't mad. He was just like, everybody. He's like, everybody gets that wrong. He's like, yeah, the th is silent. I'm like, oh, that's weird. Oh well. Um, yeah, but we get on the lamp. Oh, I know why. All right. Sorry, you were talking about the beer and I fucking totally railroaded you.
Oh no, that's fine. I mean, like, yeah, no, this is a good solid lager. Like, this is a good porch crusher, I would say.
Porch Crusher. Yeah. You need those.
Yeah. Hmm. Um, I'm glad I didn't pick something fancier, to be honest. Like, this is nice. I'm sitting on my porch, drinking this beer, watching the wind toss the leaves in the tree right outside our porch here.
It could not be more calm outside. It's calm, it's nice. There's an amusement park that's 2 blocks over, and all I can hear is people screaming, but in good ways because they're on roller coasters. So um
Yeah.
it's a good calm night. And what a day for a walk. And we just walked in one of the local parks, took the trails and did not too far. We did about 4,000 steps. It wasn't like a huge walk. But it was nice. It was nice for, just to get some air and to get out and to breathe in some of that tree pollen that that does
Like,
my sinuses so well. What's that?
sneeze it up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna take some antihistamine once we're done here. Just to kind of get everything flowing. I cannot wait to write the title of this episode. I'm so excited. I always try to like find something in it that. Oh, by the way, I put tits in the title last week, and we've had our most views in a while. So maybe I should put tits in it every week, or again, as I mentioned, diminishing returns. People are going to maybe start figuring out that I'm just going to look to see where we are right now. Let's see. Uh, this is exciting for everybody to watch me look up my phone. Uh, there you go. See, that's even better. Helen has filled in my huge gap that I am putting out there right now by doing this. Okay, yeah, we're doing pretty well. So I mean, for us. Um, yeah, there he is. There. So wait, what is that again? Spell that. What that creature is.
Oh, it's an owl bear.
Owl bear. Okay, never mind. You don't have to spell that. Owl bear. I'm very excited about that guy. And what's it from?
So it's from, well, an owlbear is a creature from Dungeons and Dragons, but it's like I think most famous recently for being in Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, okay. All right. I need to get back to you about Baldur's Gate because, like I said, my friend Jane is playing it, and she wanted me to bring up some character. What was did you have a favorite character in Baldur's Gate?
Oh God, it's a tough call. Karlach probably.
Karlach?
Karlach is the tiefling barbarian. She's got like kind of like one and a half horns. And she's got like an infernal engine installed in her chest, and um my drow fighter is like gay for her. It's great.
I fucking have to just I just have to download this game already. I keep waiting for PlayStation to knock the price down because I'm cheap. But they're to this point, no dice. So I might just have to just do it. I'm trying not to speak in so many cliches. I almost said bite the bullet, but well now the dog's barking. I don't know what she's on about. Um yeah, all right. I'm just gonna have to jump in and play it and just shut the fuck up about the money. And
Send you a video that's very relevant. Um, you'll enjoy this.
yes, please send it. Send it. I will look at it. I have an assignment for you and for the viewers, all of you. I've mentioned pro wrestling as a big thing of mine. Um, your homework for next week is to look up the pro wrestler Tony Storm, Toni Storm, Storm. Um, she currently I think she's, if not the best character in pro wrestling, one of. She's in AEW. She plays like a 1930s starlet character.
Oh, I
It's fucking incredible.
so
Uh,
just yeah, see?
Not so much with the voice. She's Australian. It's more the image and like the
Waves and stuff.
yeah, you have to whenever she comes out, she's in black and white. So like all of her segments are in black and white, except for when she wrestles. And she wrestles, it's in color. But yeah. So next week, I'm going to there will be a reason why I made everybody go check out who Tony Storm is, and we will reveal that next week on the beer video, along with I'm giving you another assignment, Helen. By next week, I want Owlbear to have a name.
Okay.
Is that feasible?
Yes.
Okay. If anybody wants to comment and give suggestions on the name,
Yes.
you know where to find us in the comment section. The healthiest part of the internet.
Mhm.
Mm, the internet. I don't know. What else? Is there anything else before we go?
Um, not really. Um,
It's felt uneventful this week.
yeah, I guess I bought these art buttons from an illustrator named Mark Lone. He's local, Lone, Lone.
Uh,
Um, he does these really nice drawings, and he sells prints and they're very nice.
nice.
Just said nice a bunch of times, sorry,
So did I.
yeah, he's a good artist. And he's a kind of a chubby bald dude that loves power metal, so like one after my own heart,
There
right?
you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I on Friday, I think it's this Friday. I am getting my first tattoo work done on my chest. Never had my chest done before. I'm nervous, but I have a good design and I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I had fun with that. Having my chest tattooed was absolutely miserable.
Yeah. Well,
Bring something to squeeze, you'll be fine.
oh yeah, I'll be fine. So I might be complaining about that next week. We'll see. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, everyone, go and drink some beers and go outside and have a cake. Why not? Cakes are good. Go buy a cake and eat the whole fucking thing. That's right. Owlbear. My mouse just died. Owlbear. Yes, that's right. See, we got the nod of approval from Owlbear. That's all you need. And we'll see you next week.